an awesome bike. Holy shit. Feast your eyes, folks. This is probably the nicest original 1980 CR250 in the country. I kind of hesitated I'm not taking it off-road because it's too clean. This bike is 100% bone stock, except for the stickers on the tank and the chain. That's it. This bike came in, and the guys had the red touch-up paint. They were going to paint. I said, don't touch this thing. Do not touch this bike up. Where else are you going to find an original 1980 CR250 this clean? Again, start at the frame rails. Look at the frame rails on this thing. No dents. You're not going to find another one like that anywhere in the country for sale today. And look at the other side of the frame. And look at the engine cases. Look at the shine on the engine cases. There's no damage to these cases. Couple little scratches. It has been ridden. These are the original tires. Look at the tires on this thing. Original tires, front and rear. They're not even dry rotted. Again, this is a 1980 CR250R, making this bike 40 years old in a few months. This is from the Dom Cilio collection. If you saw the RM125 we just sold, the C&J 412, the Redline 412, the Noguchi Yamaha, all the beautiful bikes that Dom had collected over the years. Dom's sick. Unfortunately, he has cancer, and he had to sell these to pay his medical bills. He's had this bike since it was brand new. So he owns a 400-acre farm. I've been to the farm. It's off the hook. He has a 30-acre field that he rides the bikes in. This is mostly ridden in that field, big cornfield. So, Junior, is there anything you want to add about this thing?
So this is actually his brother's bike, and he clearly didn't put a lot of time in on it. Maybe he rode it for a few summers and then parked it. And when we actually came to Dom's house, he said that this has been stored away in his heated garage for the last 12 years or so. Yeah, the bike we did have to go through and clean the carburetor, put fresh fuel in it, and put a new spark plug in it. Brand new air filter. It has a brand new air filter. It's never been ridden off-road with this air filter in there. And the plastics were kind of faded, so our local guy who does our paint work took the plastics and wet sanded and buffed them, and they came out really nice. Put a little plastic renew on them, and they look great. These are the original plastics. I could have bought a set of replacement plastics very easily, but these are the original ones. The original handlebars.
Original handlebars. Just unbelievable. Original levers. This is the original grip. I'm sorry, there is one other item besides the chain and the sticker. This grip right here. This grip was torn, so we put a replacement Scott grip on that. We did that here, and I think the bike speaks for itself. There's one flat spot in the rim right here by the rim lock. I think that's a flat spot. It's hard to tell, or it might be just the rim lock was over tightened. I don't really know. I'm guessing it's a little bit of a flat spot. Right here. Where? Is that a flat spot, or is it the rim lock?
I can't really tell.
Okay, I'm just trying to give full disclosure here, folks. Look at the exhaust. Usually, 90% of the time, we have a restoration shop here. We usually paint the pipes. I said, don't touch this pipe. Don't paint this pipe. Don't paint the engine. There's chips on the motor right here. Okay, and there's a scratch right there. But this is 100% original, and it hauls ass. It feels like a world-class bike when you get on it. It's super tight. If you're looking for a bike to put in your collection or in your museum that's 100% original, you can get the OEM original stickers from Honda. We just didn't have time to do it. We're heading to Daytona in about 3 hours, and I wanted to get this bike up on eBay because money is super tight. We invested $7 million in the museum. We just opened in October, and Dominic gave us all these bikes to sell to raise funds for the museum. He was very generous, gave us a huge collection of memorabilia. Dom's an awesome guy and has a huge collection of bikes that he sold, many of them through us, and got some killer riding gear from the 70s. The only jersey collection I know better than the one he has is Rusty Hibbs' collection out in Michigan. Rusty's from the Michigan Mafia. He has the biggest collection of killer riding gear, but Rusty would have killed for this collection, and it was all given to us for free by Dom, so God bless his soul. Junior, is there anything you want to add about Dom's collection? The Can-Am, he hooked up my son with the fastest vintage 250 Can-Am I've ever seen. This thing, it's a 75. So Kenny's going to race that.
Chris and I got it running this past Sunday, and the thing absolutely rips. So this Can-Am, Dom had the opportunity to buy it from a dealer in Canada. And there were 6 in the crate, and he sold the rest to his buddies, and he kept one that he raced for, he said he raced like 10 races on it, and we got her fired up.
It hauls ass. Chris said it was on par with this CR250 here, which I find hard to believe, but
100%. It was a total cheater bike back in the day. They ripped, and now I know why Jimmy Ellis was winning everything back in '75.
Yeah,
so.
we know Jimmy's awesome. We inducted him into the New England Hall of Fame. I was supposed to go over to Jimmy Ellis's house last weekend, but some personal issues came up. But in any event, back to this bike. It's a dime. If you're looking for an investment quality bike, buy this bike. What's it worth? Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and we've seen some crazy numbers coming out of Mecum and the big auctions. We personally have sold probably a half dozen of these CR250s in the last 2 years. Everything from complete resto mods with Fox shocks and everything. The top value was around $6,500. The low value was around $4,000. This one being the only original one we've seen, I don't know. I mean, if someone gets in a bidding war, this thing could go through the roof, because where are you going to find another original one? The question is, you're not going to find another original one, not for sale, not unless somebody like Dom, who's collected it for 40 years, him and his brother, is sick and decides he has to sell it for medical expenses. So that's why it's sold. So I'm going to bring her in. I'm heading to Daytona. See you down there. We'll be at the Supercross on Saturday. Hope to see you there. So buy this bike, man. This is Kaplan America approved. Listen to this thing. I'm gonna bring it inside because I can't control myself, and I'll be ripping 3-gear wheelies on it. So I'm just gonna put it away. What a torquey beast. Unlike the 125, this thing has power everywhere. And you sit up nice and high, big comfy saddle. The bars, I'm 6'2". This feels like a man's bike right here. This is not a kid's bike. I mean, just awesome. This thing is just freaking awesome. I love it. Good luck to whoever gets this. I'd sell this one to my best friend. This is definitely Ken Kaplan, Kaplan America approved. Kenny, show him that's the Can-Am. Listen to this thing. I love that smell. Love it. Love the smell. If you find a nicer one than this, you should have already bought it, because I haven't seen one. I've seen restored ones, but you never know. Lipstick on a pig can hide quite a bit. So buy the real deal. This is an original Honda, unrestored, mint original. Good luck bidding on her. God bless America.